Hi all, it's a quick video on some of my autographs that I've got in my collection. Not strictly Queen or toy collecting, but I thought you might like to see them anyway. As you can see, this is a signed comic from the Black Pearl by Mark Hamill. It is duly signed by Eric Johnson as well. They're creators of the Black Pearl, which is a Dark Horse comic. Also another one is Mark Hamill signed picture, which I got a few years ago. It's from a company called Cool Waters. Excellent company. They send an authentic certificate to go with it. Zach Jensen is another signed one. Same company, as you can see. He played Kit Fisto. Abdullah the Butcher. Now, a lot of people won't know who this is in the UK, but a lot of Americans will know. He was a very famous wrestler. I think it was in the 70s and 80s. A very violent chap. But I wrote to him because I really liked him, and this is at a restaurant that he now owns. This is a few years ago, 2003. Another one was Henry Winkler, 2007. He does a lot of pantos in the UK. If you don't know what a panto is, just look it up. It's a bit crazy, but he likes doing them over here, and yeah, he was a good one to get as well. Lennox Lewis, undisputed world heavyweight champion. I've got a couple of his that I've had one framed up, which I'll show at another time. That's a good one to get. Casey Kasem, he was the voice of Shaggy. A lot of people won't know who he is to look at, but most people know his work. He recently died, that chap, which is a shame. Anthony Daniels. I got this in New Orleans in a shop in it's 1996 now. I come home and then I sent the picture off to Kenny Baker, and he duly signed it for me, which was really good of him. Conan O'Brien, very famous in the USA. I emailed him and this is what he sent, which was really good. A lot of people in the UK won't know who this chap is, but he's very well known in other countries and obviously in America. Elton John, everyone knows who Elton John is. I got this, that was sort of late 90s, early 2000s. I got this one, so it's an old picture of him there. Another one from Casey Kasem, if that's what he looked like. Can't see very well the signature on that because it's quite dark. Bob Hoskins, another chap who's very famous and died quite recently as well. And obviously everybody knows who this chap is, Robin Williams. Very sad, but I'm glad to have got this, and I got a letter from his office to say that the signature I got was real. This one is Muhammad Ali and Norman Wisdom. Norman Wisdom is a UK actor, very, very well respected, and he died a couple of years ago now, and I absolutely love this chap. Tony Hart. A lot of people my age in the UK will know who Tony Hart is, very famous artist, and he was very local to me as well. Marcus Hamilton, he is the current artist for Dennis the Menace comic in the USA. Not the Dennis the Menace we have here in the Beano. Same age though, and produced pretty much at the same time. Emma Thompson. Everyone knows who Emma Thompson is. Fern Britton. And you don't see much of her on the TV in the UK much these days, but Philip Schofield is still very, very well known. Jennifer Lopez, I picked that up in a charity shop. It does come with a letter. I've got somewhere to say it's authentic, but I only paid like £1 for it, which was really good. But I do believe this is real. Jackie Chan, 2003. This was a normal photograph, it's not one of the promotional ones they sent. It was just a normal one taken with a Kodak camera, so it was really good of him. Just natural poses. June Whitfield and Terry Scott. In the UK, I think it was the early 80s, it was Terry and June. I used to like this show, and they're very, very respected actors, and he died quite a long time ago. In a lot of carry-on films as well, and things like that. David Attenborough, everyone knows who David Attenborough is. Bruce Forsyth, and Gary Barlow. George Cole and Dennis Waterman. Colin Firth, Oscar winner, and Christopher Biggins. These are from Red Dwarf. I purchased this one in the shop in London. This one I purchased as well. Craig Charles, Robert Llewellyn. I got it through the post. Oh, dropped all of those. They're from Chris Barry, but he's got a lot of those. Danny John Jules, who's the cat. Barry McGuigan, very, very well respected over here. And Frank Bruno, he's got a lot of issues, so you don't see much of him these days, but he was very, very famous when he was boxing. Terry Wogan, TV and radio broadcaster in the UK, and Jonathan Ross. He's a sort of a TV sort of comedian these days. He does presenting as well. A few EastEnders ones I've got. John Altman. I've got this one because he was in Star Wars. He was one of the X-Wing pilots, which a lot of people don't know. Barbara Windsor and Leslie Schofield. He was in fact the very first one I got through the post, and he signed a Star Wars card for me as well. Monty Modelling, I have no idea who he is. I just picked that up in a junk shop for about 10p, but I've got it anyway. Donald Sinden, very sort of respected actor in the UK, but I cooked for him at an event I did with the police 3 years ago. Ian Hislop, same thing. He was at an event I did, and I cooked for him as well, and he signed the menu. This one is Bill Gates. I do believe this is auto pen. For those who don't know, it was done by a machine. Same with the Jerry Halliwell one. I do believe that's not real, but I may be wrong, but that's my take on that one. Some Highlander ones. Chris Lambert, Adrian Paul. Those who love Highlander will know what that is. It's one of my most favourite films next to Star Wars. And Andrea Pacelli. I emailed him and this is what he sent, which is really kind of him. So it's amazing what you're doing. You're right to people. And that's it. That's just a few of them. The autographs I have. I've got a lot of them. But I'll do them in segments because there's just way too many. So I'll see you again soon. Okay, bye bye.